Hello all. Today's video, yet again, is another controversial topic. Now, I typically wouldn't go over controversial topics as badly as I did with the women's loneliness epidemic, the video that I had a literal crash out in because it just hit too hard. But here's the thing. Roblox, more specifically the CEO, David fucking Bazzuki, thought it was a good idea to basically add the YouTuber Teddy, no, not the YouTuber, the condo creator Teddy. And in case nobody knows who Teddy is, right? Teddy, as I stated there just a few seconds ago, he is a condo creator on fucking Roblox. Now, you wouldn't think much of it, right? But here's the thing. This fucking player, alongside the company he works for, the Teddy Corporation, were introduced into the hatch. And there's already a massive problem with that. Why the fuck would you add a condo developer into a damn hatch event that later turned out to not be remotely a hatch event in the first place? Like, I'm sorry, is there something here that just doesn't seem to make sense at all? Whose idea at the fucking company thought this was a good idea? Roblox is already really fucking bad for its predator problem, and I made a video on this recently with the actual copyright video that I was also on about. Roblox has changed, and it has changed for the worse. This video is basically a part 2 to that original video. And to anybody that doesn't exactly know what is going on, to be honest, I don't fucking blame you. I'm not really into this type of shit, but there's also that line where you really do have to talk about it. Now, I'm gonna be simple and realistic here. Roblox was fine back then. These predator problems did not exist. I should not be fucking repeating myself like a broken fucking record. But here's the issue with that. David Bazzuki basically had been interviewed, and one of the interviews he had said was that if they were dealing with the condo problem, would they be thinking of making Roblox a bit more mature? And straight up, he ended up going, no, I think we could be adding sex to the game. Like, he didn't even fucking hold it back. And I knew something was up with David from the start, because, like, this isn't like a transitional change that has been going on with Roblox since the start of 2016. This has been a problem since the moment 2019 ended. David has began to turn into less of a fucking CEO and more of just a billionaire fucking playboy for an entire gaming genre as a whole. He is willing to sacrifice making Roblox, originally a kids game by the way, and turning it into a straight up fucking VR chat simulator. I honestly wish I was fucking joking here, but I am really not joking at all. There was a Twitter post he made that was deleted by the first user and then uploaded by a second user a second time. And in the interview, David Bazzuki specifically states, in his own words, when he was asked if they would add nudity and other shit to the game. He went so far as to saying it's definitely on the table. And in case nobody understands what that term means, it basically means that we'll be, like, it will definitely be thought about. It's been on the cutting board for a long time. And the fact that he's just straight up admitted that is just disgusting. Because VR chat already has the same problems Roblox has. Roblox has predator problems, like VR chat. Roblox has condo problems, exactly like VR chat. They're adding features in that were originally supposed to make it a kids game. Knowing VR chat was originally a kids game too. Like, I'm noticing a theme. I'm pretty sure you lot seem to see it too. That's the point I'm making. There's a fucking theme with these corporate companies now, thinking it's all A-okay, until eventually they say the wrong thing, they don't even hesitate, and then it goes less to about what the actual people want, and more about what they want. Like they seem to think that this is some fucking Hell's Kitchen episode. And I actually can't believe the fact that David Bazzuki said it himself about all that. And a lot of people have been telling him to update Roblox's own moderation system, because even I can agree with this here. I've been banned falsely multiple times because of toxic assholes in games. Because they seem to have a loudmouth despite the fact that they live in their mother's fucking basement. Now, time to proceed to go on further. Here's the situation that has mainly got me into doing this video. It's to do with that statement David himself made. The shit he literally said with his own words. It shouldn't get so bad to the point where I have to specifically join a Discord Roblox moderation hacker group just so then you all don't become fucking victims of the same shit they've caused Teddy to be allowed into. This is like the situation that happened in VR chat way back. And I mean like way back in 2016. Because back in 2016, VR chat was also under the same fire. It had to do with the fact that they were taking directional routes, but they were taking the directional routes nobody liked. And while half the moderation of that community was just there like, oh, it's fine, you know, those fucking idiots. Sorry for the burp, but I honestly had to talk about this. The same bullshit happens. It seems to be now that history is just fucking repeating itself. Like, there's gotta be a point where you break the damn cycle at least. Well, no! Nah, instead, it's the complete and total fucking opposite. Instead, every company decides to think it the same. There's the same fucking theme going on, and yet none of them seem to get the message that when people are saying no to this, you don't ignore it. Like, holy shit. I actually swear, not even Naughty Dog would do this for it, and their own CEO is a fucking brick of a human being. He's a genuine idiot. This is like the same time Roblox was under a server shutdown situation where the entire site went down. This is basically a relapse of that, but instead it has child molesters. Like, there's a theme going on with this, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. A lot of us are sick and tired of it. Because imagine you want to play a game like normal, right? Do the events. And then out of nowhere, you hear that they invited a literal condo creator to a game. That is like going in, knocking on a predator's door and asking him, the same person that probably has the victim of your daughter or son in there that he's probably molested, in his house. It is honestly like doing a literal Hannibal Lecter on yourself. It has gone to the point where every YouTuber is speaking out about this, and I don't blame them either. Creecraft has spoken out about this. Not sure about Dennis Daly. I'm not sure about Conley Keene either, but I definitely know Creecraft is going on about it. But there are other YouTubers similar to them that are still going on about it. Most of which I don't honestly blame them for it, because like, it's stupid. Imagine being a billion-dollar company at this point, and the only thing you seem to care about is the money, despite the fact that all you have to simply do is look at something and it already comes up free for your own ass. And while everyone else has been calling David out for this, and still hasn't fixed the damn moderation problem, and yes, I've told him multiple times, he keeps on ignoring those fucking tweets. And I'm still calling it Twitter, don't blame me, I'm old. And by I'm old, I literally mean I'm 18. I've lived long enough, just fucking put me out of my misery. But I'm not the type of fucking person that would be a predator online and then make condo games and then go so far as to invite said condo player into an event. An event that later turns out to not be a hatch event at all. The whole point of the hatch back then was finding mini eggs in each server, and if you gained all those eggs, right, you would have gained a prize. That prize would have either been a core blocks skin or a complete and total costume revamp for your player model. Nothing too out of the ordinary. That is, until you finally take into account that a lot of the shit that has been going on with these events, these aren't events anymore, is what I'm trying to say. They went from being events to now basically being free fucking ad revenue for them. It doesn't feel like an event anymore. And I know a lot of you have noticed this as well. Roblox's colors have gone to shit. The entire app has gone to shit. It went from being everything okay to all of a sudden finding out one of the devs there's a predator, and then they're also allowing another said predator into an event. And Roblox's predator cases just keep on fucking growing, man, and they don't stop growing. Why? Because David Bazzuki admitted himself that he would still be on the table to add adult themes into a game. Originally for kids. He said he was gonna take a mature route with it. Like, when is that gonna fucking happen? Because currently right now, we can't text shit in the chat box. We can't say shit, fuck, or anything else. When we do try to do anything, we can't even say fucking hi without the moderation censoring it. That is how utterly retarded the moderation is for this fucking game. It's been a problem since early 2009. In 2008, it wasn't too bad. But this is coming from a seasoned player who has also had multiple of his old accounts hacked for years. And I swear to God, the amount of times I have had to witness the same shit on loop because one CEO is too lazy to solve it. Like, when it comes down to shit, like, let's say Little Big Planet, right? There was a heavy moderation system, and Predators also played it as well, depending on how it was. And Little Big Planet 3 fell victim of it a lot, especially with the hacks. And I'm still pissed about that, don't worry. I might make a video on it later, I'm not sure though. But that's the thing I'm mainly concerned about when it comes down to Roblox. These servers are literally getting out of hand. The moderation has gotten so bad that David Bazzuki himself, despite being told 1,896 million fucking times, yes, I have counted them, motherfucker. I have counted every single one. I have counted that many tweets on people telling him to fix the fucking moderation, and yet Bazzuki, like how he is, refuses to do anything because that $1 billion mansion of his ain't getting rusty. It ain't falling apart and turning into a fossil yet. But now here's where the hefty shit comes in. David also said on the Twitter post not long after he was interviewed for the Mature Themes that he plans on removing Teddy and then not even doing it. And Creecraft did a video on this, and that's also where this video idea came from. Because this genuinely has to be fucking talked about by more people, and I'm just another version of all these other YouTubers, just with an R-rated symbol on me. And I carry it like a damn badge. Cause you're about to hear about as much foul language as a Dow when he stubs his toe on a children's Lego piece. But that's what the biggest problem is with Roblox right now. David, rather than just take accountability for it, he just, oh my God. It's the type of shit you'd expect from someone who is lazy. You want to talk about Discord mods, he is practically that. And I don't care if the music is copyrighted, honestly, Roblox is on copyright and YouTube's copyright system can both go fuck itself. But that's where a lot of this comes in. It's the fact that he's not doing anything about it that's pissed a lot of people off. Especially me. Me and my brothers. Like, imagine trying to log on and then out of fucking nowhere you get constant reports. Hold on a minute. Sorry, just the music is really pissing me off. There we are. Now, hold on, wait. If you guys, sorry. There. But here's where the biggest problem lies. Not just did David Bazzuki himself lie about it. He said that Teddy was banned. And that was a load of bullshit because I just checked his feed as well when I was in Roblox hours ago on my phone talking with one of my friends. But it's the same thing, like, they're not doing shit. He's not doing shit. It went from being a fun game to now dealing with the soulless cash grab that has become more diluted with content nobody asked for. Like, the entire game. Sure, a lot of people are gonna argue with me about this, saying that new Roblox is better, and that I'm just trying to cope with the nostalgia because I can't let it go. That is partially true, but here's the main reason I keep bringing it up. Back in the early days of Roblox, you did not have this shit at all. You never had any of this. And it's only made more true when you actually look back on the previous updates and builds of everything. 2016 build. No predators, no exploiters. That shit did only partially show up if, you know, you decided to hop onto an exploiter and hacker level. And yes, Roblox, they were never called games back then either. When they mentioned experiences, they were also called levels when you went into the experiences. But that's where the biggest line is drawn. Where most people are here thinking that the new Roblox is better, us OG seasoned players, since you know we're practically considered fossilized pieces of tissue at this stage, we deal with the constant backlash for the fact that whatever we say is true when it comes down to the new Roblox. Because a lot of it is true. It can't not be looked over. Like, it shouldn't get so bad to the point where I myself have to join a moderation hacker server just so that you all don't get player trapped and don't get hunted down by fucking predators and every other creepy bastard. Maybe if David himself had the balls to admit it, we all would have been fine. This shit would have been done with. But instead, he still continues to look over it. He still refuses to acknowledge the fact that this shit has gotten too far. And when he admitted the fact that there were ideas of adding straight up sex to the game and adding more mature themes to it, you expected others not to be pissed about it, especially when the original tagline of Roblox used to be... Now, there were multiple taglines, don't worry, but the main one that was around was experience creativity. And this is laughable when you mention the fact that his other tagline, Roblox is a safe, child-friendly game. Not anymore. It's gone under the same shit VR chat has been going through since early times. Now, not that early, but early enough. And that's where the line really begins to stretch out past its threads. Roblox, kids nowadays just don't understand the fact that we are here going heads over heels, trying to make sure that predators themselves don't access their account or try to manipulate them for Diddy pictures because nobody wants to fucking encounter that baby oil bullshit. Like, do you blame us at all for having to do this? It shouldn't be this way at all. Like, from the moment you even join a fucking game, it shouldn't be this way in this... Sorry, I'm tripping over my fucking words. It shouldn't be like this remotely at all. like in the slightest. There shouldn't even be a single piece of drama going on, but it's only ever been since David said that. Shit's just been hitting the fan. Cheese has slid off its cracker twice. I'm half expecting now, by the time we hit 2027, Roblox is no longer gonna be even considered a kid's game. And the moderation will just be even more ass than it already is. That is where everything just begins to snap. The fibers come loose. Roblox has lost its vibe. David Bazzuki's turned into a fucking wobbling idiot. And yet, they're still allowing devs like Teddy, as well as the corporation, to do this shit. And then there's also the hatch situation that also is partially to still do with Teddy, right? Roblox basically put a false advertisement label on the damn hatch event. Now, I already explained what the hatch was like before, but this was just different. It was just more recycled bullshit nobody asked for. Roblox is and never will be the same again after the shit that David just said. Want further proof of it? Alright. Over the last coming years, and I've been watching, 83% of OG players have actually fully abandoned Roblox ever since it hit the 5 billion mark. And that main billion is bots. It's not just to do with condo players, just OG players in general have either had enough, or it's driven to the point of no longer being capable for a regular audience to enjoy this shit anymore. Because it's just one problem after the damn next. That is the most... Sorry, I'm just struggling to explain this without trying to fucking drop due to the lack of full-on sleep. And not just over being psychologically burnt out. But that's where a lot of this shit really begins to make the thread snap entirely. It's the fact that Roblox, David Bazzuki in particular, especially, refuses to acknowledge the fact that most of the players that used to be on the platform since early 2006, back when the game was only in fucking beta, that shit really did decline. And this isn't just me saying it for the sake of saying it. Other YouTubers have said the same, and the same commenters have said the same shit as well. But that doesn't justify the fact that you fucking idiots, you know, the commenters that say we're only trying to cope over the nostalgia, don't seem to understand that what is going on is more than fucking serious enough. And it's already insane that from the start of 2024, it's been fucking predator catching month. Predator catching year, I could say. Now I'm clean as fuck, don't even try it, so. But that's where a lot of this shit really begins to hit rock bottom. The thread snaps when you realize David Bazzuki has now decided to turn into every single CEO from Sony and be a complete and total fucking dumbass. And I say it very nice and harshly so that it sticks. Now I'm harsh and realistic, yet I can also be fun. But honest to God, I've had to repeat myself like 8 times already about this shit. I'm mainly saying this to David Bazzuki himself. Fix the fucking app. Fix your dumbass moderation. Get your 56-year-old ass together. As well as rethink your life choices, because your wife has probably signed up for a divorce because of this shit that you said. Or not, because she's probably on the same level that my own mom used to be on, which is a complete and total money grabber. A gold digger, you could say. Like, this shit entirely isn't feasible for Roblox anymore. Roblox has gotten under more controversy than Nikocado Avocado faking the fact that he lost weight. The biggest joke out of everything is the fact that none of this is being dealt with. His dumbass won't deal with it. And David is still there like Pope fucking Francis before he died, sitting on his golden throne, doing nothing. And I mean literally doing nothing. Now I'm gonna end the video here, right? But I want this video to actually be sent out and shared to David himself. And I don't give a fuck if he tries to bring me to court for it. Because I have multiple claims of what he has done that he has completely ignored on the fucking table. And honestly, it is not just unfair to the entire Roblox community that's been around since fucking 2006. You know, the fans that made the game from the start. Roblox wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the OG fans. And it sounds like dumbass rambling, but honestly, man is 56, and yet he is being so immature about most of it. Like, it's all fun and games hiding that smile. And we all know what that smile really is just the smile by the fact that there's just $100 billion fucking dollars sitting on his desk. And please make sure this video gets sent to David himself, because honestly, if he has a problem with the truth, I'm sorry, you gotta put the fries in the fucking bag, man. And good luck even trying to bring an autistic kid to court, too. Would still technically count as kid, since I currently am still not allowed to do fucking anything unless I'm given permission. Despite how fucking old I am now. Now, with all that said, share the video, send it to other people, make sure it reaches David Bazzuki, and tell him to release an update soon enough about all this shit. Now, with all that said, if you actually enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I currently have 39 subscribers, please God. I just need another subscriber to make it count as 40, so I at least have something to do for you guys. Like finally being able to release my own music that me and my brother have been spending a year making, that I have had the chance to rename and all into something different. The demo is on my YouTube channel if you want to listen to it, and I know a lot of people are going to say it's ass. Look, it's a fucking music demo. You expect the music demo to be perfect. It's not the full thing. It's not meant to be perfect. The full version is almost fully completed there. But with all that said, if you know, like the content, subscribe, and if you want me to go over other topics as well, leave a suggestion for me in the YouTube posts that I make. I post regularly there. Sorry, I keep tripping over my words. I am so wrecked right now. But with all that said, please go check the posts if you want to leave any video suggestions for me. Do not harass me and try to kick me off of YouTube just because I have autism. Got it? And make sure this video comes down to David Bazzuki. Now with that said, peace.